Hi everyone, it's November 18, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. Saw something in the weekend paper yesterday that really disturbed me. I had to put it aside. I read it again this morning and I cut it out so I could bring it to you, and you'll have to pardon me. This is something that's so abhorrent to me. So much of a fail. I can't believe that I read it, that it happened in 2012. I want to read it to you here. Teacher had 4th grade students draw on faces of peers who failed reading in Idaho, Idaho. A 4th grade teacher in southern Idaho is being criticized after having her students use permanent markers to draw on the faces of classmates who failed to meet reading goals. Some parents and administrators say the punishments given to 9 students in Summer Larson's class were inappropriate and left the children feeling ashamed. Cindy Hurst said recently her 10-year-old son came home from school November 5th with his entire face, including his eyelids, scribbled on with green, red, and purple markers. He was humiliated. He hung his head and wanted to go wash his face. He knows he's a slow reader. Now he thinks he should be punished for it, is what Hurst said. Larson, who has taught at the school for 6 years, didn't respond to requests for comment, but Cassia County School District Superintendent Galen Smyer confirmed what took place in her classroom, though he didn't name Larson. This is what creates bullies, people. This is what does it. You have a teacher, the person in front of the classroom, who all the kids in 4th grade, the kids are looking up to this person because this is the teacher. And you have the teacher teaching them to be bullies because so-and-so didn't meet the goals. And, here's the big problem. And, this is the one mitigating factor in it. And there is one mitigating factor: no child left behind. Thank you, George fucking Bush! If the kids don't meet the goals, teachers and administrators get fired. Because, no, we can't have kids who are slower than others. Everybody's got to stay in step. Well, it doesn't work that way in nature, in life, in any damn thing. Why should it work that way in your schools? Believe me, with my name, Schmuck, I know about this kind of thing. 12 years I went to the same school system, and on the first day of school, they never got my name right once in 12 years. The same school system. The same schools, for God's sake. Elementary school, junior high, high school, same buildings, all the time. You'd think sooner or later somebody would have said, well, his name is probably Schmuck. But no, I was Smooch, Schmick, Schmack, Smut. And of course, when the head guys do this, the kids feel free to operate too. It's how you teach people to be bullies, by doing it yourself. Marking on the kids' faces with permanent marker. How very wrong. I'm sorry, it's wrong, wrong, wrong. Now I know that in most of your civilized states, I'm not sure about Idaho, I could be wrong, but most of them have, you've got to have a teaching certificate. You have to have gone to college, pass the courses, you get certified to be a teacher. In Idaho, I don't know about, but if this is the same thing, a license, a certification, whatever, they should yank this broads, because she's not fit to be teaching your children. And above all, like I said, I know about this first-hand experience, and I'll tell you the truth, people, this is not melodramatic, it's not histrionic, I'm getting emotional. It's the biggest reason I chose not to have children. Because about the 3rd time my kids would have come home, like I came home a lot of times, there would have been dead people at the school. not the kids, but the teachers and the superintendents and everybody who allowed it to happen and helped it to happen by their very usage. I mean, nobody said, oh, Schmuck means jeweler in German. No, it's funny Yiddish, ha ha ha, he's a prick, ha ha ha, Dwight Prick, ha ha, so funny. Back in 2009, 40 years after graduation, I finally worked up the nerve to go to a high school reunion. 40 years it took me to not be scared anymore because of what happened for 12 years in a row when I was a child, when I was a kid growing up. Do you have any clue what these children now? They probably enjoyed school. Maybe they didn't love it. Okay, that's acceptable, but I'm sure they enjoyed parts of it. And now you've got kids who hate it, who hate themselves. Oh, that is so thoughtful, teacher. You taught them to be bullies and to be bullied. Oh, I'm not good enough. I should be punished. Oh, how very, very wrong. You know, I really hope everybody who views this, and I don't get that many views, but come on, people. Email to, let me get it up again here, and it's taking me a moment. My hands aren't working good today. Declo, D-E-C-L-O, Idaho. And they didn't give the name of the school, but Cassia County School District, okay? C-A-S-S-I-A County School District, Cassia County. I'm sure you can pick it up on the web and email them your disgust. This is a teacher who needs to have her certificate, her license yanked, and needs to be doing something else. I know the argument, oh, it was a mistake. This is not a correctable mistake. It's time to get rid of this one. She's teaching people how to be bullies. That may go over really well in the hinterlands, but here in the civilized world, not so much. Not so much at all. Get on those computers, folks. If you have Skype, fine, because I'm going to. You can bet your ass I'm going to be calling these people. This is a teacher who needs to be dismissed. Not suspended, not rehabilitated, gone from the system. If only as an example to other cretinous teachers, this is what you don't do. There's other jobs out there. Why, she could go to work for Papa John's, lose her health insurance. Yeah, that would be a good idea, you know. She could go to work for any number of companies like, you know, Shaw's or Albertsons that, well, once you're there a few years, you're gone because you make too much money as a worker, you know, and we'll keep bonuses from the executives if we give you that much money. They've done that here in Wilmington, Vermont at Shaw's. They got rid of all the old people because, well, you know, damn it to hell, you're making too much money. And the executives could spend that money on themselves a whole lot better. So here, teach. Have a nice day, but you're not going to be in front of these children anymore showing them what to do or how to do things, because you are patently not qualified. Like I said, this is something near and dear to my heart. This is what you don't do to children, because it does leave a lasting scar. Folks, do it. Cassia County in Idaho. Email the hell out of them. This is a teacher who needs to be doing something else. We need her to be doing something else. Maybe sweeping the streets, picking up cans and bottles, whatever. But as an example to other teachers all over the country, yeah, okay, No Child Left Behind be damned. Sometimes you have kids who don't read fast. Maybe you should find out why before you color their faces. Maybe you should find out, maybe you should think. That's what teaching is supposed to be all about. teaching them first and foremost to think. Apparently, there's a lot of adults who don't. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace out there.